You talk about the clients that you guys are serving, and that kind of extra piece is about, I guess, trying to find ways to create workspaces that are the most engaging and conducive, which is, I guess, obviously very in line with what we're going to talk about, but totally different where we were going to talk about it from like your perspective and how you roll this out to your team and what you're seeing as an HR professional. But as a business, you guys are doing this. And I wonder, you know, uh, like, are some of the conversations, are these new conversations since like the pandemic? Like, is this where that like linchpin piece has been pulled, the pendulum is swung, and now more employers, obviously specific to the Vancouver market, are putting their hand up and saying we need to find ways to engage our workforce better. We need to find like better workspaces. We need to do these things. Like, is that a shift, or is that just something the company's always kind of done?
I think employee engagement has always been something, in recent years that has gained traction, and more companies are understanding how significant and important that is to the bottom line. If you have engaged employees, they will put in more effort. They're passionate and happy in their work. They will put in that discretionary effort. They will do more. They will perform better. So there has always been that understanding, but now there's this new angle to it, or this new element of that situation, in terms of where the person's working and how engaged they are based on whether or not they're actually connected to the rest of the team or their
Yeah.
manager. And so getting people back into the office is a part of that. How can you have a community when you're spread out all over the place? And yes, there's been lots of ingenuity and amazing kind of innovations during COVID to allow us to do things like, these kind of virtual meetings and all the rest of it. And yes, that existed before it kind of went up a notch. But there's only so much you can do without being kind of physically together in the same space. And so getting that focus onto how do we make people want to come in? And it's not just, because there's a free lunch, but like, how do we make the workplace a destination? That I think is this new element to the conversation. But yeah, for
Yeah.
me, employee engagement has always been something I'm so passionate about, because we spend a massive percentage of our waking hours at work. Why would you want to be at work if it's not something that you love and you enjoy and you're excited about doing? So getting people doing what they love and feeling alive in their work is really, the only way to have a happy workforce,
Yeah.
in my mind.